Hey guys, Nintendo fanboy for the win here, and today I'm bringing you another Pokemon unreleased hidden ability for PokeGenning Pokemon in Pokemon X and Y. So basically, if you haven't seen my other videos, you can go to my channel and check them out. I have a whole bunch of other videos on unreleased hidden abilities such as Reckless Embor and Contrary Superior and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, just go to my channel and check it out. Now today we're going to be doing Fire Typhlosion. This is a pretty decent ability for Typhlosion, I think. I don't really use Typhlosion at all. He's, I believe, a UU, but he's still a decent Pokemon all around. I don't, like I said, I personally don't use him, but if you want to use him with Flashfire, you're able to use him on online battles, but I wouldn't recommend it in tournaments. You will most likely get disqualified or whatever the tournament rules are. Obviously, you can't use this with Nintendo tournaments or anything like that, but you know, whatever. So basically, if you want to just skip over this tutorial and go get my file, the file will be down in the description below. If you want to learn how to do this yourself, I'm going to show you right here. By the way, I did put some nice moves on it. Extra Sensory, Flamethrower, Sunny Day, and Solar Beam. And he is ready to go, basically, as a battle-ready Pokemon. He has all EVs in Special Attack and Speed with 4 in HP. And I showed you the moves. So basically, this is a battle-ready Typhlosion. It just has Flash Fire. You can also change this into a regular Blaze one if you want to. By doing the method that I'm going to show you, but changing one thing that I'll show you in a minute. Now, first off, what you're going to want to do is make the species a Typhlosion right here. Leave the nickname blank. It doesn't matter. It will fill in by itself. For me, you have to put it above. I believe he evolves at level 36, so you must put it above 36. I put it at level 100. I'd put it at level 100 mostly because it's just easier that way and it's better. The nature for this one, I'm putting a timid nature, so he's going to have speed up and attack down. The happiness, it doesn't matter what you put because happiness will be reset once you put it through PokeGen, once you put it through Pokebank. So the happiness doesn't matter. The ability, this is the most important part. You're going to want to make this blaze right here. You're going to want to make this blaze, and this should be highlighted when you're first doing this. You're going to want to make this 1. If there's a 2 or anything, you're going to want to make this 1 right here. Then the country doesn't really matter. It's kind of cool. You can actually make it Japanese, and it will make the Typhlosion into Japanese characters when you transfer it over. The origin, for me, I made it black 2. You can make it black 2, white 2, or black and white. You cannot make it a 4th or 3rd gen or whatever game. You must make it a 5th gen game because that's when the Dream World abilities were introduced, so you must do that. Next, I did the Met was obviously Black White 2 because I'm using that. Daycare Couple, the Pokeball. You can make it. Well, actually, you can't. You can only make it a Pokeball if you're doing a Daycare Couple. You can make it a Dream Ball because it was supposed to be an event. So if you put it from the Dream World, you can make it a Dream Ball. But you cannot make it any other type of Pokeball. I've tried a couple of them and they haven't worked. I'm not sure if all of them don't work, but starting in 6th gen, not 5th gen, they actually made it so it can be any Pokeball from the Daycare Couple because of whatever the parent's Pokeball was or whatever. So, by the way, guys, if you've seen my other Power Saves video, you can actually change the Pokeball that it was caught in X and Y using the power saves, which is really nice. So if you wanted it to be a cherish ball or a cool ball, you can just a cool looking ball, you can just go to the power saves and change it right there. So next, make sure it's level 1 because that's when it was hatched. The date, I just did whatever. The encounter you must put it, if you're doing the daycare, you must put it egg Pal Park event. Next, don't put it fateful encounter, that's only for special events. It did hatch as an egg. You can put any town that you can walk in and hatch an egg that is in Black and White too. So I just randomly put Anvil Town, and the date is like that. The stats for me, I made all 31 and all 6 IVs are perfect. I made like I said, 252 EVs in special attack, 252 in speed, and 4 in HP, and that's pretty much what I did. Next, what I did was did these moves. I put the 3 PP ups on all of them, so you have the most you can get. There's my moveset. And the last thing, this is pretty cool. You can copy my trainer ID or whatever, it doesn't matter, but you're going to need a legit one, otherwise it sometimes will not transfer over. So what you're going to want to do is, what I actually do is, I have the Nintendo DS Adapter Plus, and what this allows me to do is take a cartridge game like Pokemon Black, insert it into it. It's basically Nintendo DS cartridge to USB, and I can actually save my save file as a .save that I can use in emulators and stuff, bring it into PokeGen, and actually load the trainer information from the thing, and also edit certain Pokemon. So if I had my save file active right now, I don't right now, but if I had it in here right now, here's my save file, by the way. If I had it, it would show all my Pokemon. I could just right click and actually show what they were. So I'm just going to set the Typhlosion right there. Basically, what you're going to want to do right here is, first of all, you need to go to the PID right here, select search, go to the one that you find, click on that, you should be fine. You must have a PID, then that will lock in certain things, and it will also make the Pokemon legit. Next, what you're going to want to do, if you want this to be shiny, just make it shiny. It doesn't matter. Mine that I'm going to make is not shiny, so I'm going to take that off after I'm finished with this. The extra bytes is the most important part. What you're going to want to do, leave this right here, leave that. And what you're going to want to do is put in, this is going to be at 0, like that. You're going to want to make it 1. And what this is going to do is, once you transfer it through PokeBank, it will actually read it'll read the extra bytes, and the 1 extra byte is what symbolizes Dream World abilities. So when it transfers over, it's going to show as Blaze in black and white, but once you transfer it over, it's going to recognize that extra byte, and it's going to be a flashfire or whatever hidden ability you're going to do. So you're going to want to do that. You're going to have to have a train ID. You can copy mine. Like I said, you can just get my save file from, or my Pokemon file from down below, and that's pretty much it. So the way you can get this onto your own game is, I'm not exactly sure. I was saying in my previous videos that you cannot use the GTS method anymore after May 20th, which it's June 11th when I'm making this video. So they did say, I said that you can't use it after then. I'm not 100% sure about that because I don't use that method anymore. I still encourage you guys to buy a Nintendo DS Adapter Plus because that's the best way to go, especially because you can do amazing things like have way cooler action replay codes in an emulator, or you can actually do some cool things like change the C gear background. So like the global link that went down, you are stuck with whatever C gear, but I actually downloaded all the C gears and you can just change them right from here. So I do encourage you guys to buy the Nintendo DS Adapter Plus. It's worth the $30, but if you don't have the money to spend on it, you don't want to spend it, I believe you can still do the GTS method. Someone comment down below if you can. I will include the website. I'm just not 100% sure if you can do it. But what you're basically going to do is follow the instructions. If you don't know how to change your DNS settings and stuff, I'd encourage you guys to do another video first and then come back to this. It's very easy, and usually you can figure it out within a minute. But basically what you're going to do is go to the GTS and get this Pokemon, and then I'll be back in a minute once I am in PokeBank. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, so I'm back. As you can see, we have our Typhlosion right here. It's level 100, and as you can see, it's a timid Typhlosion with flashfire, not blaze, so it is the flashfire one. It has a life orb, and it also has extrasensory flamethrower, sunny day, and solar beam. Now, I'm making this huge disclaimer: you cannot trade this Pokemon or any unreleased hidden ability Pokemon on wireless communications. You can trade them on like through wireless communications only if you're sitting next to your friend, basically. If your friend is right next to you, or you're you have your own game or whatever, you can put this Pokemon into Pokemon Bank, or you can trade it over local wireless. You cannot trade this over Wi-Fi. So basically, that's the huge disclaimer. So if you wanted me to give you one of these, I can't give it to you. That's the reason why I have the file to download this in the description below. So if you want to download this, go download the file and put it on a GTS server or something like that, and transfer it over to your X or Y or whatever you're using. So basically, I cannot give this Pokemon to you, so please do not comment down below. I wish I could give it to you, but I unfortunately cannot. That's pretty much it, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. In the comments down below, I want you guys to put another guy that you want me to do, unreleased hidden ability, and I will try to make that. Now, another disclaimer with that is I cannot do any Pokemon that whose hidden ability has changed in X and Y, such as Shadow Tag Chandelure has now become Infiltrator Chandelure, so I can't make a Shadow Tag Chandelure for Gen 6. Another one that's really huge that I've been trying to work around, but I can't so far, is a Volt Absorb Raikou and that kind of thing. I don't know how to do that. It's very hard because I don't think they were ever released in 5th gen. They were only released in 4th, so that's the kind of Pokemon that I can't do. But other than that, please put down below what you want me to do next, and I'll try to do that. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Please thumbs up the video if you liked it. It really helps out, and I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.